another interesting thing that I saw that's getting into sort of gaming culture. I saw this thing where this teacher is having everyone save all their papers, all their homework assignments, and the whole thing is at the end of the year you get to make paper mache swords.
I saw that
And beat each other up with them.
See, the thing is, do you think that they're just like screwing with the kids so that they get the giant swords? Like, by the way, y'all actually can't beat each other up.
No, there's
no, because
one-
I'm thinking back. Like the way that I would punish teachers was if they made me write something stupid. There was no page minimum. Like I can.
Oh no, they were going to read something stupid for a long time.
Yeah.
They're going to read it to the point where they give up, and then just give me the grade I want.
Yeah.
Unless it's a short story, because then they get mad at you when you write a short story that's like 75 pages long.
Yeah, I had a teacher that accused me of not following the editing process.
Yeah,
because you're supposed to go through and like edit it down and whittle it down. Because I turned in, we were supposed to do research papers. And so I did a research paper on B.B. King. My final paper was like 47 pages. She's like, well, you didn't edit it down. You didn't whittle it down. I was like, here's my first draft. And it was like 120. My second draft was like 85. It's like, so that's whittled, but it's complete. I'm thorough. This dude's been around for a long time.
Add that 15 more points back to my grade.
See, it could be just messing with the students too, because they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to do so much homework, right? And then they get to the class and it's a Google Classroom. There's no paper whatsoever. Like they get a tablet and they're like, yeah, do your homework.
Screw that. I'm going to PDF the shit out of you. Trust me.
What do you think about that? Like, how many pieces of paper do you think it takes to make a paper mache longsword?
With some structure, it's pretty decent.
Well, I mean, just take a.
But I mean, are they going to be
4,000?
Do you think it's 4,000 pieces of paper?
No.
Do you think you can make it with one pack of printer paper?
Probably.
So the thing is, he's going to get all these 45-foot-long swords made out of paper mache that none of the kids can carry, and be like, "All right, go."
Well, I think it's the point. Like, I think the kids have to do it.
Final Fantasy one,
right?
It's all like,
I'm guessing they're not X-ray and like they do baseball bats in baseball. So it's like, are you going to see the dowel rod I have as a core for this thing?
Right. The chainsaw.
Well, the thing is the amount of homework that I remember I was assigned, not necessarily did, but assigned. I could make a really badass sword. And I mean, because you would get bored with paper. Instead of writing notes, you'd always like do the little things and roll them up and make it to where there's like no air whatsoever. And you'd have by the end of class a nice little, I'm going to throw this at your head and it'd be bleeding by the end of the day. You know what I'm talking about?
Have you seen the weapons they make? There's a show that shows the different weapons that you can make in prison. And they it's kind of like it's a science show. They test how effective these weapons are. And one of them is it's newspaper and tape, and they had it do like critical like skull fracture damage with one swing with this thing.
Nice.
It's like, yeah, it only lasts for one swing, but apparently that's all you need.
That's all you need, yeah.
And this was just it was one newspaper and a little bit of tape.
Huh. And then you shove it down the toilet and try to flush it. No evidence.
Well, you unroll it and it's just a newspaper.
I mean, Jason Bourne beat an assassin with newspaper.
This is true.
Yeah.
And actually, completely, because he ended up using that to blow up the building. So,
yeah. Newspapers are that's why people don't read anymore. They're afraid of newspapers.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only reason why newspapers still in print.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, CIA needs to fight with something in the field.
Yep.
It's like, we're just bored with guns. We're bored with guns.
Well, I mean, it's part of that. It's like they're, you know how that like doctors go to school for 7 years with the CIA. They train for like 4 years with guns, but then like 6 more years with newspaper.
It's like, so this is the drinking straw year. We got to figure out all the ways to kill someone with a drinking straw.
Yeah.
And then there's just the normal big pin, you know.
Oh, the spit wad chamber.
Well, no. It's you got to know how to stab them into the hand to make them drop their weapon. You know, because you hit the right spot and their hand's just dead because of a big pin. Plus, you gave them ink poisoning.
Well, no, you hit them and there's the pause that goes, what? That. Exactly like that.
One more time.
Well, now that I've heard it, I know exactly what's going to happen.
One more again.
I doubt my ability to make that sequence of noises again.
Give it a shot.